Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Cooking for the Family. I'm Devon, and today I'm going to share with you my easy recipe for cherry crisp. The ingredients are so simple, and we are going to be using canned cherries to make this really quick and easy. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now what you want to do is you want to grab a medium bowl, and I'm using the canned cherry filling, and the one that I'm using says pie filling or topping, but you can use whatever canned cherries that you find in your local store. This is the 21-ounce can of cherries, and we're going to use the entire can of cherries. And if you are new here, welcome to the channel. And if you're a returner, welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go on and hit that subscribe button. It's free. And if you like this video and appreciate the content, don't forget to show it some love and give it a thumbs up. Now to our cherries, we're going to add some cinnamon. And we're going to be adding just a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Now also to our cherries, we're going to be adding some nutmeg. And with the nutmeg, we're only going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now once you add in your nutmeg, you want to go on and give your cinnamon and nutmeg and cherries a stir. You want to totally make sure that you have blended in that cinnamon and that nutmeg into your can of cherries. Now while I'm doing this, guys, I have my oven is preheating on 375 degrees, okay? Now for our cherry crisp, we're going to be using a cast iron skillet. The reason why I love using a cast iron skillet is because it bakes up so nicely. The crisp bakes up so nicely, and the cast iron skillet really holds its heat, which I really like. Also, this cast iron skillet was passed down to me from my mom, and I remember her making and baking so many different dishes in this skillet. And so what I've put though in the skillet is I've put 2 tablespoons of softened butter, and I'm using salted softened butter, and you want to be very, very liberal with the softened butter. So I use 2 tablespoons of softened butter. And also guys, if you don't, for whatever reason, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can use, this is an 8-inch skillet that I'm actually using, but if you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can use an 8-inch baking pan. An 8-inch baking pan will also work just nicely, okay? So now I've gone on and I've washed up my hands because I have butter all on them. So I've gone and washed up my hands. And so we're going to go on and add in our cherry mixture. And that was the cherry, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg. Go on and add it directly just like that to our pan. And then once you have all your cherries in, you want to go on and use your spatula and spread and even out your cherries. You want them all even all the way around in your pan. Now let me tell y'all about these cherries. My situation with the cherries. I went to 3 different stores, y'all, looking for a can of cherries. And I was thinking to myself, okay, is it just me? Cherries become that popular lately? But let me tell you, it took me 3rd try. On the 3rd try, I finally was able to find this can of cherries. So comment down below, guys, and let me know what was the item that you've recently gone to the store for looking for, and you had to go to a couple of different stores just to find. But anyway, so we're going to do this crisp topping, and the crisp topping is really simple. I put in some flour, some old-fashioned rolled oats, and that was old-fashioned oats that we're using, and also some brown sugar, and that was packed brown sugar, and that was a ½ cup. Now in the description box below, I'm going to have a list of all the ingredients you need to put together this easy cherry crisp. Now once you have all your ingredients in your bowl, you also want to put in some melted butter, and this is a ½ stick of melted butter, and this is salted butter that I'm using. So this was ½ stick of salted melted butter. And also with your butter, you want to make sure that you let it cool. Do not add your hot butter to your mixture, and the reason why you don't want to do that is because it will start to break down your sugar, and your crisp will not crisp up like you want it to. So you want to make sure that your butter that you've melted is melted and it's also cooled, okay? Then you mix around all the ingredients in the bowl like that. And also press, and you see how I'm kind of pressing, and because I want to form those little pockets, those little nooks and crannies that we're going to have for our crisp. And so that's what I did with that. When you go around the bowl, and you're pressing the brown sugar together with the oats and with that flour. And now I use my scooper, and I like using the scooper so that way I can be sure that I'm going to get all around the edge of my crisp. And you're going to use all of this. Now if you want to double this recipe, and this recipe can easily be doubled, you can double the recipe and use a 9 by 13 inch pan. So you can go on and double this recipe, use a 9 by 13 inch pan if you're going to be serving like a crowd. And so this is enough for about 5 to 6 people. Now once you have your crisp topping on, make sure that it's even all around, especially around the edge. Make sure you push it all around the edge of your pan. Now our crisp is ready for the oven. Our oven is at 375. But you know what, guys? I got over to my oven and I realized I did not put on my pads of butter. That's 3 tablespoons of butter, of pads of butter that I dotted. Well, look at this, guys. Our cherry crisp has baked in the oven for 30 minutes. It is nice. It has browned up nicely. It's a nice golden brown. It is bubbling and hot. It is even all the way around, and it looks so good, and it smells so good in this kitchen right now. And so what I did is I let the crisp cool for just a little while on the stove, and now we're going to go on and serve us up some. And let's see here now. Oh my goodness. This crisp looks so good, y'all. Let's see. Come on. Come on now. Yes. Look at that. Oh my. That brown sugar. Those oats. Wow. It has come out so good. And it is still nice and warm because this cast iron, it really holds that heat. So I just love it so much. And so now we're going to go on and top it with some ice cream. But it looks so nice. This crisp looks so good. Okay, y'all ready for your bite? My ice cream has started to melt on me. That crisp is nice and warm. I'm getting your bite ready. You guys ready? Here you go. Right there. That bite's for you. And let's see how we did, y'all. Let's see how we did. Oh my goodness. This is so good. The crisp came out perfectly. Well, that is it for me today, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go on and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and show it some love. And click share and share this video with a friend or family. And remember, it is always good when Devon is cooking for the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.